Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Home Brew. Today I'm making just stout, which means I'm trying to make just a simple stout. This is the third attempt at this. First two were okay, but I've made some changes. So I'm getting my water up to strike temperature, which is whatever it is, so that I can mash in. And that's my thermometer watching it come up there. And here's the grains. So this time I've got, it's 70% ale malt, 10% Munich 2, 10% roasted barley, 6% chocolate malt, 3% that's dark chocolate, 3% dark crystal, and 3% caramel. So that's all getting mashed in. So what's the difference between this and last time? Well, last couple of times I've used some oats in there and some wheat. So and this time I'm using a bit less grains as well. I'm not going for a strong one. So this one is grand total of 5.6% kilograms of grains, which will get me about 45 ogs, which is just like a standard beer, whereas before I've done sort of stronger ones that end up around the 50 ogs, maybe a percent more or whatever. But anyway, that's going to mash for an hour, and I reckon this is what you would call a dry stout, which is just kind of whatever stout is. But anyway, here I am on the roof because I've decided. Do you remember when I tried to squirt my solar panels a couple of times ago? This is after I got a lot excited in February about getting solar panels because they're covered in pollen, and I thought, well, the squirt didn't do any good, so I'm going to try and mop it myself. But apparently this is entirely unnecessary. So if you're afraid of heights like I am, don't get on your roof and mop your solar panels. It doesn't make any difference at all. Okay, this has been mashing now for an hour, I guess, at least, because I'm normally bad with remembering to put the timer on. And it's going to come out, and up she comes, and in goes my thingo. So, yeah. So what was I saying before about the recipe? It is, I think you would call this a dry stout if you were going to enter it into a competition or something, but really I'm just trying to make a plain stout. And every time I say that, it gets slightly more complicated. But, whatever. I got rid of the oats. I got rid of the wheat and replaced it with some Munich. And there's a fairly high percentage of roasted barley in there, 10%, as well as the chocolate. So 15% roasted malts. It should be pretty stouty. So here we go. That's a lovely dark colour there. And that goes into the thing. Should be pretty stouty, but not like a strong stout. Oh, look at this. What's Mummy made us? She's cooked up some eggs and bacon, and we're going to have some muffins, aren't we, kids? That's good, isn't it? There's some sauce going on. Who needs stout when you've got a bacon and egg muffin thing, and the kids are enjoying that? We're all eating that. So that's happening while I'm waiting for the thing to come up to boil. I don't know what Jane is saying there, but I'm sure he's saying, that's delicious, Mummy. Okay, Magnum hops. I'm putting in enough Magnum to get me to 39 IBUs, and that's in 45 ogs, so that's like just a little bit, what's that, like 90% thing. Oh, how to draw people, everybody's favourite thing. There's a head with arms, and there goes some ears, and did I mention that I'd been commenting? I've done some tasting videos today. I'm a little bit behind, but thumbs up from the donut on how to draw. Hey, we're going to do all sorts of things with how to draw a thing. So that's how to draw people too. Hell, that was 15 minutes to go. This is, with my whirlflock and stuff, this is 0 minutes to go. I'm whirlpooling this guy. And hey, look at this. What did I find? Some East Kent Goldings that were in the freezer that for too long. So originally it was going to be 39 IBUs, but actually it's going to be a grand total of 42 IBUs with those guys added. Now I am unnecessarily sore here cleaning my cube because the hot stuff's going to sanitize it anyway, but whatever. And here's my samples, and that looks like stout, doesn't it? Very good. Okay, so now hose and tap and everything. Up she goes. Everybody's having a good time in the background, and just tipping the last bit into the cube. And then I do the old trick where you fill the hose with, hang on, here we go, gently, whoops, there goes a little bit, and in she goes. And again, I'm just trying to get as much as I can in there so that I get my best value for whatever. Tiny squeeze is necessary, and on goes the lid, tight as you can. Just one drip, very good. Next to no bubble, and oh, here we go. This is my wire brush for cleaning. I don't know if you can see, but the element down the bottom is quite dirty. So got the wire brush, and bam! Look at that. How good is that? So this is after I gave it its initial clean with like a cloth and everything, and whatever. This is my yeast. This is some Cooper's yeast that I'm reusing again, and we're all done. So 27 litres of just stout with some Cooper's yeast, and everybody's happy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have drunk all the beer before I did this. Thanks for watching though. Like and subscribe.